This is part 13. This is your first time seeing this. You haven't seen the intro, you haven't been through like part 1 through 12. Head back to the intro, start at part 1, do the work, meet me back here when you're ready. Today we're going to work on emotions. Yes, you knew I was going to give you something to work on, right? I mean, that is what I'm here for. Anyways, at this point, you should be noticing your emotions, how you're triggered, how people act around you, or how other people are behaving. Like, you're becoming more aware at this point of negative because we're looking out for that and we're trying to stay away from it. So now we're more aware of it. So the goal is to stay away from negative. We only want positive around us. So what do we do when something happens around us that triggers us and all of a sudden we're hurt or we're angry, we're outraged, How do you handle those emotions at that time? So we're going to slow things down. Remember, I've told you in the past, we don't react anymore. If we have a moment to think it through, then we have a moment to collect ourselves and really think about how we're going to react. So I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, but this person did this, or this person said that, or this person was annoying me, but wait, they did, or it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what was said. It doesn't matter what was done. In the end, the only thing that matters is how you reacted to it, because it solely has an effect on you. It's not going to affect them, how you react. It's only going to affect you, how you let it sit and marinate with your own self. But a negative is a negative. And if you put negative energy out into the universe, you're going to get negative back. So don't let this person trigger you. Don't let this emotion stick to you and destroy you. Acknowledge it. Like, I feel the hurt. I feel the pain. I understand that what this person did to me wasn't okay. But can you change the past? Can you? We already discussed this. You can't change the past. So the only thing that you have to determine now is how you're going to get rid of this emotion and how you're going to react to that person at that moment. And finding excuses like, well, they did, or they said, or this or that happened, so therefore I have a reason to be mean, nasty, or ugly back to them. Nope. We already discussed that that's not the way to react. We're not changing anything. All we're doing is making an excuse for our own bad behavior so that we can act ugly back. So, if emotion is just our body bringing awareness to something that's happening to protect us, then we definitely have control over those emotions. Which is kind of crazy to think, because when somebody hurts you or makes you angry, you have no control over that, right? We do. Because we have the ability to choose whether we're going to let that person upset us or we're going to let that person hurt us. Whether we're going to acknowledge that emotion and let it stick to us and hurt us, or we're going to acknowledge that, yes, I was hurt, but I'm okay, and I'm not going to let it stay with me. I'm not going to let it stick to me and cause me turmoil. So if you truly have nothing nice or kind to say, or nothing that can get you out of that situation without being negative, walk away. Like, nod, don't nod, it doesn't matter, but turn yourself around and literally walk away. I know it's hard, and trust me, still to this day, it's a work in progress for me, and it's not easy for me, and there's times where there's situations that I still feel like I fail because I let emotions stick to me and sit with me all day long, and I'm going and talking about it to other people, which then I know I'm creating a negative because it's gossip. And instead of just letting the situation kind of go away, as I'm talking about it, I'm giving life to it, and I'm letting this emotion stay in a loop with me So really I'm tormenting myself. So I know as I'm like, hey, don't do this. I'm saying, hey, don't do this because I've done that and it is a negative and it's not helping you. And I understand that it's hard and I understand that it's not easy. But once again, if you don't know how to correct it or even like work towards correcting it, then how do you change it? Okay, we have to get rid of that negative energy, and this is how. You're going to find a quiet space, even if you're at work. Like, go into the bathroom. Like, they're not going to come and ask you what you're doing. Like, you're in the bathroom, you're using the bathroom, whatever. Find a place. Find a quiet place, no matter where you're at. And you need to breathe. Like, deep breath in through your mouth and out your nose. And in through your mouth and out through your nose. Find 3 things in your physical space, like your current physical space, and name them out loud. Make sure you can hear them. So if 3 things that you're actually grateful for. So if I'm in the bathroom, it'd be kind of funny, but it would be something to the sense of toilet paper, paper towels, and hand soap. Those are all 3 things that make me really happy in the bathroom. Then list 3 things that make you happy just in general. Family, food, money. Anyways, you just need to get yourself out of your head. You need to bring yourself back into the physical and realize that you have control, and breathe through it. Give yourself a minute to calm down and just release it. Choose not to think about it. Choose to let it go. Choose to move on. Okay, so the same thing goes with anxiety. Our body is like freaking out. It's like danger. Like we're freaking out, and we can stop it. And how do we do that? So first of all, like when I started getting anxiety just out of the blue, I paid attention to what was happening around me or what I was thinking about when I started getting like anxiety or an anxiety attack. And then I focused on those areas. So for me, it was just thinking too far ahead. And I know I say you don't think about the future, plan the future, because there's nothing you can do. And this is why I say that. I was thinking too far ahead, and it would make me panic. And I was having trouble in my current like day-to-day situation, and thinking ahead was causing me panic. Like I had no control over what was happening or what was going to happen, but the thought of what might happen and everything that I was creating in my head of all the possibilities was literally freaking me out. So I had to stop planning the future. I literally don't even look at where I work, because I'm a traveling assistant. I don't even look at where I work during the week. I set my alarm clock at night, and that's when I deal with tomorrow. That's when I find out what time I had to leave in the morning, what office I'm going to be at. That's when I make plans for that day. Like I really don't even plan ahead. Like even with my friends and my family, like planning far ahead gives me anxiety, so I don't do it. So you can change it. But if you're in the middle of an anxiety attack, I have read that lavender will help calm you. Humming actually tricks your brain that you're okay, so you can hum like your favorite tune. That should help calm you. But say the 3 things again, find 3 things in your space right then and there that you like, and then say 3 things that you love. And it's going to help take you out of that moment so that you can tell yourself like, I'm okay. But pay attention and work on what it is that's triggering you, because you can work through it, and you can choose to change things in your life to make it easier to get through those tough times. So if there's nothing in the current space, like arm length, that is there that can hurt you or harm you or cause you pain, you can tell yourself, I'm okay. I'm okay. If you need to, look in the mirror and repeat it until you're okay. But you're okay. You can be okay. You have to choose to be okay.